copyright came about in the early, what, 1940s or 50s, back when there was no other way. In the Copyright Office, you probably had to drive your application to the Library of Congress or something. You know, that was for back in the day where the environment was different, very different. You know, fast forward just to 1988, 1990, the Portland copyright can be, there's so many ways that you could say that it wasn't legit. I mean, people can take the seal off. I mean, you know, you can mail it to yourself, but how do you know that envelope that came to your house actually was an envelope that you mailed, or that somebody didn't get that envelope, mail it, and then they opened it up, put it. Anyway, basically, it has no legitimacy in court, so that's just not even worth doing. Copyright registration is like $35. If you learn how to do it, it can be done in about 10 minutes, and it's a very, very simple process. It's worth it. I mean, it basically is a recordation of your ownership of the copyright. So trying to cut corners on something like that is you're going to pay dearly in the long run, because if there is a dispute and you're in court, people are just gonna laugh at that poor man's copyright. And the digital one, I don't care. That digital one hasn't.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. If it's not going through that U.S. office, it's not approved.
Someone made that one up to get some money, because they are.
I'm not paying the tax man money. You want to pay for my tax money?
Yeah, no.
Mine going to the IRS.
And see, I've heard about people emailing the track to themselves, and it's time and date stamped, and I heard about something going through in court. Well, okay, show us where it's time and date stamp, and I heard about that working, but I'm not too sure.
It's evidence. It is evidence, but there's a difference between evidence and ownership.
Right.
I mean, basically, a copyright, you're filling out something, you're telling them when it was created, and it's recorded. They're not going to come back and ask you a bunch of questions about that document. It's just something they file, and it's there. You go to court, you present that document, then you still have to prove that date. So by proving that date, you show them the timestamp and all that, and then it all just kind of comes together, and there's no question. But that by itself is just a piece of evidence that supports the copyright.
Okay.